I stab myself in the gut with it again.
Here we go.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and start this right here.
Yeah, we'll just do that. And then
Up a minute and 30 seconds. God, I'm retarded.
yeah, that's good. We will need a little bit more than that.
Yeah, just a little. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Now. All right.
Anyway, and then I'll just get up, stop it. That way, like I said,
Yeah.
we can't because I got my son, all that other stuff. So
Yeah, man, we'll figure it out.
yeah, we're getting there. A little
Yeah.
step by step. We'll fuck it up real good in the beginning. You know what I mean?
It do be like that.
Man, it's all good.
Still upset about that missing first half hour.
Golden too, bro. We would have done very well with that one.
Did some numbers with that one. So shit. How's your week been?
Oh, it's not been too bad. I've been hauling dirt for the dirt crew. So I've just been driving a dump truck.
Fuck yeah.
Trying not to fall asleep in that motherfucker. Get out, talk shit for Wild Child for a minute. So he told me, I see you've been doing a little bit of a podcast. What's that about?
Yeah.
So I just told him, I was like, oh, we just talking shit. It's called Shop Life. We just talking shit about life. What's new, things we find funny. Just shit you would just normally stand around and talk shit about.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, okay. And I'm saying, he ain't never going to do it, but I'm going to throw it out there and be like, hey, if you want to, man.
You can always come on, man.
Yeah. He's kind of hard to understand because, the name implies a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, and but I don't know. I know he got plenty of stories to tell just from the type of life that he's had.
Oh yeah. Shit.
So I feel like that'd be a good story to tell.
That'd be a pretty good get. Yeah. Now, like I said, I was gonna do one with that rapper, but he messaged me this morning. He's like, "Are we still gonna do it? I'm kind of tired, but I can still." I was like, "Yeah, we'll just find another time."
You need some energy for shit like that.
Yeah,
you gotta
definitely.
want to answer the questions. You
Exactly.
gotta want to talk. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised this hasn't given me a crippling cocaine addiction yet.
Give it time. We can do a little bit better. I was fine.
I do have a crippling caffeine addiction.
I never tried the ghost ones.
Really?
Yeah.
This one's pretty good. You'll try it?
Yeah. Actually, what is it though?
It's,
Natural caffeine. Ooh.
Sour pink lemonade.
Yeah.
They have one that's a fucking
zero
Sour
sugar?
Patch
I'm
Kid
good,
too.
brother. For whatever reason, zero sugar. Just I don't know if it's because I'm a diabetic or what. Just makes me fucking feel weird.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I just don't fuck with it. I like my sugar, out the bag.
Get an excuse.
Yeah. I got the best excuse because I am a diabetic. I gotta eat some kind of sugar because I don't produce it. So I always got candy on me. I'm like, my doctor said so.
It's really medicinal.
Yeah. But not really. I'm just such a Red Bull fan, though. I don't even know why. They just got that twang to them that none of them.
Yeah.
The other ones are so drowned in sugar. So like, I'll drink Red Bull, but they also sell goddamn. They also sell NOS at the vending machines at work.
Yeah.
And so if I ever get in like a bind and I need like a little pick me up or whatever, I'll buy those. But you got to drink that shit when it's cold, dude. Because as soon as it starts to get below ideal, you know what I'm saying? Like starts to change its temperature a little bit.
Drink a hot NOS.
Oh, dude, it's fucking disgusting. It almost feels thick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I lived off of those fucking NOS and those vending machines, dude. I remember
the red lines.
Yeah, they got red lines in there now.
No, they used to. They had to quit selling them because people were getting fucked up. They were going to the doctor on that shit.
Yeah, should have give you fucking heart palpitations.
It was a 2-shot dose. People were just pounding the whole fucking thing. And their heart's like, boss, I don't feel good. Yeah, you're about to die.
Yeah, and you're on cocaine. So.
Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah, I remember I took a video on Snap when I was still working there. I was spun out. I didn't get any sleep the night before because I was up all night doing cocaine. And yeah, fucking woke up, got to work. I put the change in the vending machine. I don't know why I was videoing this, but yeah, I did. And then I picked it, and the bang fell. And as soon as it hit the bottom of the vending machine, I said, "Bang!" I don't know why. No, that was still gold for me. I think it's only just funny because I knew that I was fucking out of my mind that day.
Yeah. Dude, I was at the vending machine the other day trying to go home, and I was in such a rush. I didn't take lunch that day. Well, I did, but it was only for 10 minutes, and that was for a reason. But I didn't eat any food, and so at the end of the day, I was dying for something. So I had $1.75, and I was like, fuck it, I'll buy a candy bar from the vending machine, and I'll eat that, and I'll be fine all the way home.
Yeah.
Well, it fell into the vending machine long ways and got stuck at the door in the fucking back. And I couldn't like bump it. It wouldn't even bump. It wouldn't slide. It wouldn't do anything. So I eventually just got pissed and fucking just jabbed at that bitch. And they keep everything cold as fuck in those vending machines.
Yeah.
So it's cold ass candy bar. Well, I bought a whatchamacallit, which is mostly wafer on the outside. Dude, it just exploded the candy bar. Yeah, like an inch and a half of that bitch broke off and fucking crumbled into a bunch of pieces. And then the open end is now dragging the goddamn dirty ass vending machine. Pissed me off so fucking bad. I took it out. I took it out the other end, the bad end's at the bottom, and grabbed it there about with my fingers. And I just ate on it till it was down to my fingers and threw that shit away.
I was about to say I would have still ate it,
dude. Yeah, if it wasn't my last $1.70, well, it was $1.50, but I didn't have any money to buy another one, dude. I was so goddamn mad.
There's no telling how much sawdust and dirt that I've ingested working at that place because I just said, man, fuck it, I'm hungry.
Yeah, dude. The amount of sawdust and shit that I inhale on a fucking weekly basis. And they're like, my sinuses are always fucked up because I don't wear a mask. That's my fault.
Yeah.
I'm also claustrophobic, so I don't like wearing that fucking mask. You know what I'm saying? It chokes the fuck out of me.
Not a large fan.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do it. I'll just suffer through it. But how many times am I sneezing out 2x4s? You know what I mean? All the goddamn dust.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was when I worked there. Now it's just fucking Bondo and primer dust.
Yeah, I don't know what's better.
I can't imagine either one of them very good.
Probably not good either way.
Yeah. Now, whenever I first started working there, my brother was just like, yeah, man, if you're not going to wear a mask, at least, run some, clear out your sinuses in the sink in the bathroom, dude. You'd be surprised what comes out. I'm not.
I had to start, when I was working for that concrete company, I had to start doing it with them because there was so much concrete dust. One of the old ass dudes that had been there for fucking ever, he got like black lung. Not black lung, but it's a version of that type of shit. He got some shit happen to his lungs from all the concrete dust he inhaled for like 15 fucking years.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, I'll start doing that. And then, because like even if you don't, you have to because you'll get concrete boogers. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they pull your nose hair out and shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, dude. And I'm very self-conscious about my nose too.
Really?
Yeah, well, I lost feeling in it when I did all that cocaine, so I can't feel my nose half the time.
I'm self-conscious at mine because a lot of people can see up my nose.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I'm like,
exactly. Yeah,
trim my nose hairs and shit.
You're tall as fuck,
I'm behind. Too. I need to. That's why I was like, why? Because
I don't think I've ever trimmed my nose hair. That's probably something I should do.
I think it's a trap. Don't do it if you don't have to.
Like I went to scratch my nose the other day and I felt a hair. I was like, what the fuck? I plucked it. That bitch is like that fucking long. I was like,
that shit hurts too, man.
It does.
I think it's a trap. I think once you start shaving it, that shit goes ham.
Probably.
Because like mine gets so long, they get trapped in my mustache and they curl up, touch my nose, and they'll just tickle my nose all day long, and I can't find it because it's trapped. You know what I mean?
I used to have that, like when I had the handlebar mustache, I had that problem a lot. And I would also have problems with eating it. I'd try to eat something in my mustache. My mustache is in my mouth.
I have never been so mad at my facial hair than chewing on my fucking mustache. You know what I mean?
I swear to God. And that shit kind of hurts sometimes, too.
Yeah, it hurts.
I bit down on it once, and I was like, pulled half. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, 100%. I don't like it. The chin hair don't hurt that bad, though. You pull that shit all day long. It's pretty stout.
It actually feels kind of good sometimes.
But the mustache hair, don't never pull that shit.
That shit hurts, man.
You ever seen the movie Bedazzled? I think it's called Bedazzled. It's got Ben Fraser in it. Is it Ben Fraser? The mummy guy?
That... Fuck, what is his name? Brendan Fraser.
The
one that fucking got fat as shit and played the creep.
Yeah.
They said that movie's good. I don't know.
He lost a bunch of weight now.
Did he?
Yeah, he's back. He's not like slim or nothing, but he's back to looking like his normal self when he did like the mummy and shit.
That's good.
Yeah, he looks pretty good.
Yeah, because he fucking let himself go.
Yeah, he went through like a lot of shit apparently, like sexual assault case type shit. Like where he was the victim.
Yeah.
But anyways, he played in a movie called Bejeweled, right? And he was like getting all these wishes and shit. And one of the wishes, he was like he looked like a fucking Mexican lord of some kind. He was like in a silky white shirt, long black hair, slick back. He had like this really nice mustache or whatever.
Yeah.
But he got mad and he ripped the mustache off, and it was just like raw skin right through there. And that's all I ever imagine when somebody pulled, like I ever pull this is like, oh shit, I'm about to rip it all the fuck off.
I'm gonna look like Brendan Fraser.
Fuck yeah. I know that shit hurt.
Man, I was driving to work Friday. I left a little bit late, because I had enough shit done. I slept in a little extra. Dude, I don't even know who this person was. Some little, this dude had to be like fucking 5'4" or something. I don't know. Riding the smallest crotch rocket I've ever seen. Like, not like, tiny. I mean, like, this looked like a crotch rocket.
Like a pocket bike?
Yeah, a teenager would get his fucking license at
Yeah.
14 with, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking cat ears on the helmet.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Anyway, yeah, dude, like I was just trying, like I look over at him and he starts slowing down and he just fucking flips me off. I'm just like, who are you?
And
Dude,
what the fuck did I do?
I laughed about that all
Yeah.
day because I was like, dude, that's just fucking wild, dude.
That's funny as fuck.
Like, and I know that I'm growing and becoming a more mature person because otherwise I would have been pissed and I'd have fucking hit a U-turn and knocked him off that motherfucker.
Dude, I have always found that shit funny. You know what I mean? Just some wild shit.
Like just out of nowhere.
Did Wayne told me a story one time. He had excuse me. He was driving down the interstate and I don't know if he was in a piss poor mood or what the deal was, but a guy pulled up next to him and kept pointing at his tire, pointing at his tire. And Wayne's like, "What?" He kept pointing at his tire. So Wayne pulls over and because he thinks he has a flat tire or something wrong with it. Nothing wrong with his car. Dude was just fucking with him. Made him pull over on the side of the interstate.
That is pretty goddamn funny.
I always think shit like that's funny.
Yeah, I don't know what I did to deserve that.
Right?
Like he was on the opposite side of the road. Like,
no shit.
There's nothing I could have done to piss him off. You're wearing gloves. It's fucking 90 degrees. Grow a fucking pair.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of want one of them little mini bikes though.
Yeah,
like a Grom.
Yeah, that does look like it'd be fun.
It'd be a lot of fun. I feel like 55 miles to the gallon, holds 1 gallon. You can drive fucking.
Fuck yeah.
I think it holds like 3 gallons really, but you can drive forever, dude. I think it gets better than 55. Truly, if I'm remembering.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now they got they had them at 125. Now they got them at they're like 150 cc's or whatever, so they'll do like 60 miles an hour.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be like I would love to have one. I couldn't ride it to work.
Why you got to hit the interstate?
No, highway.
Oh yeah.
Like 65.
It only weighs
like
100 pounds. You know what I mean? It doesn't weigh anything, dude. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I see him riding around town a lot. Well, in Tuscaloosa at least.
Yeah, little college kids area and shit. Yeah, I see him like on 13 stuff. There's a guy. Excuse me. There's a guy that drives one. Well, actually, he upgraded. If it's the same dude, I think he upgraded to a big bike now. Because there used to be a Honda Grom every afternoon I pass, and now it's a yellow crotch rocket.
Oh shit!
So I think he upgraded. If I'm guessing correctly.
Not too bad. I'm not gonna lie. I've never rode one, but I don't.
Crotch rocket?
Yeah, I don't think I would like it.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know, with my belly on the gas tank. Like I don't know.
That's true.
It just feels like it wouldn't be comfortable.
It depends on what style bike you get. The crotch rocket I had was a Fat Boy, or it wasn't a Fat Boy. It was just the model they had in the 90s.
Yeah.
And it was just a really wide, fat fucking tank. So you had delay on it to make your turns and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't think you have to get that deep into them no more. They have a lot of higher set ones. They're not that big on CCs. They're like beginners and shit. But truthfully, once you get, because mine was a 900 with a goddamn power band in it. So if you didn't lean forward, it was going backwards. You know what I mean?
You're going to fly off that motherfucker.
But that Vulcan I had, it was just a regular like Harley style bike, and you could fucking get into it. It would just throw you back. You didn't have to lean.
Yeah.
None of that shit.
Yeah, I've always been a cruiser type. I've never been very interested in crotch rockets. Maybe my brother had a lot of influence on that, being that he was, in the MC for a while. But yeah, I've always just liked Harleys. Like my dream bike right now is a fucking bagger. Like,
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should meet a old buddy of mine named Keith. He used to have one of the sweetest fucking baggers around. And honestly, I used to make fun of it because he couldn't make turns. You know what I mean? Like he would have to put his feet down and goddamn walk that bitch. But like it was clean as fuck. It sat completely on the ground, framed out and shit. And he had subwoofers on it. It was fucking clean.
Fuck yeah.
And but I haven't talked to him in a long time. But I'm not a bagger fan myself. Just more of like a cruiser. You know what I'm saying? I don't like a lot of weight that's unnecessary or whatever.
I feel that. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't mind a Fat Boy either. But
dude.
Yeah.
Man. I ain't gonna lie. I take everything I just said back. If I had the opportunity to get a Fat Boy, I would definitely fucking get one.
My brother rides one. That's pretty badass.
Really? What size?
I don't know.
Oh, the one I was looking at was an 1800. It was way more than I could probably handle, but man, it did get hard thinking about it. You know what I mean?
I swear to
that
God.
bitch is super nice.
Yeah, like they would always my stepmom's bike, but she can't ride 2 motorcycles at once.
Sure.
So yeah, I'd actually love to see that.
Watch this.
No, but so she let him ride it. Yeah, that thing's badass though.
Is that her bike?
Yeah, it's hers.
The fat boy?
Yeah.
But god dang.
She ride the shit out of it too.
Okay, so what's she normally ride? What's she riding other than that?
She's got a soft tail.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's a purple soft tail. I'm not gonna lie. I'd ride the shit out of
Oh,
it.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't realize purple was my favorite color until probably about 5-6 years ago. But I got a purple. Everything I got's purple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's always been my favorite color.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fucking Crown Royal purple.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite.
That's it, man. I like a little bit of a chrome thrown in there with it, just for the pop, for the. I don't know. You could get the same thing with flakes, like some gold flakes,
like
and
metallic.
Shit. Yeah, metallic gold. Either way, it just gives it that extra little pop to it. I fucking love that shit.
I don't know why. Like everybody does. I've never been a large fan of chrome. I
like chrome
I don't
accents.
know why.
I don't like chrome the fuck out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Put some like, if it's on a bike, especially, like I don't like a lot of chrome on that shit either. Yeah. To me, because you just put like. Most people add their art to that shit. It might not be their specific art, but they add something to it. You know, they add some fucking stickers, they add some paint job, they add something. Yeah. You know what I mean? And on Chrome, you can't add shit to it because it defeats the purpose. You know what I mean?
Shit. Yeah. Yeah, you did see that bike I had.
Purple?
Yeah, the little V-Star. Yeah, that thing was fun.
Yeah, I had the exact same bike, but yours is a V-Star. Mine was a Vulcan. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I love that thing.
Yours was a 600 though, yeah? 650?
650, yeah. 50? It was a tiny little fucking thing.
Yeah, mine was 800, wasn't much bigger.
Yeah. I mean, it would get up fast enough, you know, get me back and forth. You know, I rode it on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good beginner bike.
Fuck
yeah.
You ever crash it?
That's the only reason I bought it, because I crashed it.
Oh, no shit.
No, my buddy bought it, and he didn't know much about riding, and you know I'd never had a street bike, but you know we rode dirt bikes and 4-wheelers and shit when I was a kid, so you know I knew how to ride.
Yeah, same basics.
Yeah, drinking whiskey. We worked together at the garage door company, and we got off work. I went over to his house, and I was like, "All right, man, you know I'm gonna help you, you know, learn how to ride this bike," and then we proceeded to get hammered. And then, you know, hop on the bike and ride to Sokol Park. And, you know, he rides at the Sokol Park. I don't think he ever left fucking second or third gear, you know, just because he didn't want to get up too fast.
Yeah.
But, you know, got it there, and I hopped on it, and I rode it around once, and I was like, yeah, man, see, it's not that bad. You know, I showed him how to let out on the clutch, you know, shift gears and all that. And then, I get off it. He gets on it and he takes it around and then brings it back to me, and I'm like, all right, now watch this shit. And
famous last words.
I took it around the curve, and you know, then came back, turned around, and then I lit it up a little bit, came around the curve, and I didn't lean hard enough to fucking turn, and I just drove directly off the road into the grass.
Damn,
dude, yeah, that's how I broke my shoulder.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know I broke my shoulder?
I knew you broke it, but I didn't know that was how you broke it.
Yeah, dude.
That's crazy. Broke your shoulder and got a bike out of it at the same time.
Well, you know, I had to buy it, but
yeah, I mean, I know. But...
No, yeah, a couple weeks later, he decided he wants, you know, to get rid of it and buy an engagement ring for his now wife.
Hell yeah,
fucking sweet.
Hell yeah. Right. Good
and
choice.
I was like, yeah, man, I'll help you out. You know, I throw him some money, and I paid it off over the course of like a month or two, something like that. You know, gave him so much money every 2 weeks. But yeah, and then not long after, well, no, I was living with my brother at this point. It was when my ex left and, you know, ditched me to go off to Montana. Woo! Left me with all the debt, you know. I couldn't afford to live. I had to move in with my brother. It was a bad time. But you know, my brother taught me how to ride. You know, I knew how to ride, but you know, after that I was like, all right, I need assistance.
Let me get a refresher.
Yeah.
I need a refresher every time I get on any bike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether like even my own bike, if I didn't ride that motherfucker all summer and I got it in the wintertime, I'd fucking give myself a little refresher, because everything is different. All the clutch lets out different. All the throttles react different. You know, weight is a big fucking problem.
Yeah. No. Yeah, my brother, he's got a street glide. That's
sweet.
That's why I was just like, I want a bagger.
Yeah,
that motherfucker is mean as hell. But yeah, his exact words to me. We were fucking around about my brother. His mom got him to take Harley classes. You know, they do classes at Harley Davidson every couple of weekends or whatever.
Are those worth a fuck?
Apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've never took one, but
I mean, my
brother enjoyed it. He said they taught him a lot.
Oh, really?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, I might need
We
to
didn't
check
really
that then.
talk too much about it, but
Yeah.
because he knew I was making fun of him.
Oh.
But now the exact words my brother told me was like, "All right, I'm gonna teach you how to ride like I was taught how to ride in the MC." And I was like, "All right." He's like, "I'm gonna teach you how to ride like an asshole." I was like, fuck yeah!
Hell
So
yeah.
yeah, that's I ride like an asshole
Yeah.
apparently.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, yeah. We took a ride one night. We almost went just damn near to the outside of Selma.
Yeah.
Just fucking around riding after work one day. I had a little bag that would go across my handlebars where I'd keep all my shit at,
Yeah.
and I had a 4-pack of Miller Lite in there. Me and him were going down the
The
highway.
requirements.
Yeah, dude. We were going down the highway out in Marion towards Selma, and he looked over at me, and I was just like, "What's up?" And then he points at the bag, and I was like, "Oh shit, we're really gonna do this, huh?" Fucking took a beer out the bag, fucking got over close to him, passed it off, and then
Yeah.
I looked down, and he was just like, "Yeah, we gonna do this shit." So we're fucking riding. I opened up my beer, fucking, we just cruising, man.
Hell
Then
yeah.
he's just like, fucking, he got in close to me. We fucking cheers.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Dude, it was fun. That was one of that stuck. That sticks in my head a lot.
Yeah, core memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. We were coming back from Limestone one time, and it was just a big group of us. And I wasn't drinking at the time because I was a teenager, but we're all in like a Super Duty pickup truck driving down the interstate, and there's an old biker with a fucking beard and shit. And I think he had an old lady on the back of him, with him or whatever. But we passed him an open beer driving down the fucking interstate with that shit. He didn't ever drink it, but he stuck it in a cup holder. But I just thought that part was cool.
Yeah, my bike didn't have a cup holder, but Courtney's did. So
Oh, really?
I was just stuck holding my beer.
That's one thing I never got was a fucking cup holder. The last bike I had, I added a whole fucking like bitch seat in the back. A fucking I added bags on it. I added some really nice fucking pegs for the passenger, and I just sold that bit. Well, actually, I traded it for that crotch rocket. Really, it's a pretty solid trade, so I ain't mad at it. But I should have kept that motherfucker for real, knowing I was gonna fucking crash that goddamn crotch rocket.
Yeah.
But I only wanted it because I never owned one, and the opportunity came available, and I was like, "There's no way I could pass it up."
Yeah,
I just want to know.
This.
Yeah, and so for me, it's just a whole bunch of speed, and that's not really it. Yeah, I like the putting around. We used to go to Oak Mountain and fucking you put that bitch in second gear and blah, 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 all the way up to the top of that motherfucking mountain, and I just like that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I like cruisers over crotch rockets. I mean, I'm sure if I hopped on a crotch rocket and took off, I would love it.
It's fun. That's the problem, because you only want to go fast.
Yeah.
It's fun. You know
I was about to say that would be my problem.
Yeah.
I'd do that on a cruiser.
Yeah, my bike topped out at 110. And so it'd be like 110 the whole time I was driving on the interstate.
Yeah, I think that's about what mine was. I don't know if the speedometer on my bike didn't work.
Mine didn't work for a while. I finally got that bitch fixed though, because I used to just carry a fucking bunch of rubber bands and a shitty goddamn phone mount, and just rubber band the fuck out of it to my phone mount. And use my GPS as my goddamn if I was trying to do like in town riding somewhere where they're doing like events and shit.
Yeah,
because Huntsville's real bad about that. They'll have a fucking vent in town, and there'll be fucking police everywhere. So my brake light went out one time, right?
Ooh.
And I didn't know it wasn't my brake light, right? So I'm at my buddy's house, and I'm on that fucking bike, and I go to crank it up, and the keyway, you stick it in, you can go back to accessories, or you can go forward to the start position to crank it up.
Yeah.
And when I did that, my taillights didn't come on. But so I was there fucking with it for a while, and it was already late as fuck. And I told him, I said, I'm just about to rig this bitch up. And so what I did was I let out on my brake lever for my rear brakes or my front brakes. Yeah. And so it wouldn't actually touch when I squeezed them, but it would still react when I squeezed them. The light would come on. So I just drove my fucking handlebar brake pressed, because you have to have running lights and shit. You know what I mean? From all the way from not Maplesville, Columbiana, all the way to where my parents live in Vance. Oh shit! So like an hour and a half of just riding, my hands cramping up real bad shit. I'm having to go through Old Town Helena, Alabaster, all that shit. But it worked. Damn. Got all the way there, just to find out though it was my switch went out, because it has a this ground fault that's built into it. I didn't know that shit. And so when it goes out, it just fucks everything up.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
$40 later, fix that problem. No, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm back in business, bitch. I had just missed the ride too, and it would have been the only ride I would have been able to do since I had that bike, and I missed it by like a day because of that goddamn switch. Hell yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
I enjoyed riding with people. That shit is fun.
Yeah, the other time I rode with somebody, I crashed that crotch rocket.
Yeah, when I I laid that bike down like fucking at least 10 times,
Oh yeah,
but the like it wasn't like bad. Like I said, the first one broke my shoulder. That one kind of sucked.
yeah.
Um, I mean, I got pain pills out of it. I guess that was a silver lining. I didn't even. I don't. Well, I did take a good bit of them, but I think I just gave the last couple away because I was like, I don't fucking need these.
I'm about to say the last few times I've had pain pills, I don't even think I took them. I think I just bared it out.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I got back problems, so I'm not. It helps a lot. Like, yeah, I'm defective.
he said defective.
Yeah, I had a bit I wrote where my mom used to always tell me when I was a kid that she tried to give me back and they wouldn't take me. And then I found out I had a birth defect, and I was like, "That's why." It's like a fucked up Build-A-Bear. You made this. You kind
Yeah,
of have to keep it.
you
You
fucking
can't
did
just
it.
return
Yeah.
it. It's defective. You fucked it up. Now, one of the funniest times I laid that bike down. Me and my brother rode out to one of his friends' house because it was his birthday. We was sitting drinking some beers. It was like I said, this is when I first, started getting used to riding.
Yeah.
And yeah, we ended up drinking some beers with him. He showed us all his guns because he's a big gun nut. He
Fuck
used to
yeah.
be in the army and all kinds of shit. He was cool, dude. But on the way home, my brother's driveway is a little fucked up. Like at the very beginning of it, some of the road washes out whenever it rains real bad. So there's
Right.
like a big rut on one. You have to kind of thread the needle to get up.
Right.
And I was trying to avoid running into one of those ruts, trying to get back into his driveway, and I drove directly into a bush. I'm talking about everybody was on the front porch, saw that shit, was dying
Damn.
laughing. one of my brother's wife's friends, she's a good looking woman, and I would always get drunk and try to hit on her.
Of course.
Yeah, she watched that shit. Then about a week later, my brother, he was talking to the neighbor across the street. And he was like, we hang out and drink beer, grill, and hang out with it. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
My brother was like, yeah, man, you need to get you a motorcycle, start riding with us, man. I've been teaching my brother how to ride. And he was like, man, after I saw him ride into that bush the other day, I don't know if I want you to teach me. He's like, yeah, like you taught him.
Yeah, right. Damn. We was at the house one time, and my buddy Javi was coming over, and he was bringing his bike because we were
Yeah.
gonna ride. And he's coming down the driveway, and where it breaks out of the wood line into the open area, whatever. He was coming across there. We're all out in the front yard. Me, my mom, my dad, my sister. Maybe not my sister, but at least us three for sure. And so we turn around to hear him, or turn around to see him because we can hear him. And as we turn around, we just see him fucking eat shit. Wow! Fucking laid that bitch over. So everybody starts running over there and shit. And what happened was, because he got up and was like trying to get his pistol out real quick. Because what happened was there was a snake that ran across the road, and he was gonna stop, and he fucking threw himself on the ground instead. So then he got scared because like, where's this fucking snake at?
God damn.
Right? Ate shit right in front of everybody.
Damn.
Never did find a snake, so I don't know.
Well, and he's like, there was one. I swear to God, I seen it.
Right.
There was another time. It was when I was you never met my ex Reagan, I don't think.
No, not in person,
She was
no.
supposed to come here with me one day and never did.
Yeah.
It was whenever we had first started talking. Well, it was when we first started dating. We had already hung out a few times. I was at work one day, and she wanted to. Well, no, I wanted to take her out for dinner. Go hang out with her a little bit, and I made the mistake of doing a lot of cocaine. Um, I went over to one of my friends' houses, and I honestly forgot that I had it with me. We stopped there to drink a beer. I was on the bike, and she's dead now. Rest in peace, Jordan. But she wasn't doing it. She was actually on color code at this time,
Yeah.
so she wasn't drinking, doing drugs. She wasn't doing nothing. I stopped to hang out with her old man and somebody else that was staying with her, and I went over there, had a couple beers. I was like, forgot I had the cocaine in my pocket, and I pulled my phone out, and I guess the cocaine fell out when I pulled my phone out, and then I spent like an hour looking for it at her house, and I was like, man, I'm already running late. Like this girl's waiting on me, and fucking where was she? She was in Clanton.
Are you telling me a sad story?
No.
Okay,
no,
I was about to say
no.
because
After I gave up on it. I was like, all right, fuck. I guess I didn't leave it here. I probably left it somewhere else. Whatever. I got to
Yeah.
run. And then I head towards Clinton, and then they call me. Luckily, I looked down at my phone at a red light, and I was like, he's like, hey man, we found it. And I was like, oh shit.
Fuck yeah.
So I turned around, went back, and got the cocaine. Did all of it with them. Well, not with her boyfriend. Yeah. And then at this point, like 2 or 3 hours had passed. And I'm like, God, this girl's still waiting on me. I got to get the fuck out of here.
Oh, god dang.
I get on the bike and I'm going down 82 towards Clanton. And I don't know where I'm going. Like, I've never been to Clanton before. This is going to be one of my first times.
Yeah.
And I'm on my GPS on my phone, riding down the highway in the dark. Like, I don't know where I'm going. I have to keep looking down. I have the bright idea I'm going to set my phone in between my legs, right?
Oh god.
And I can't remember why I did this. Oh, I reached over to hit the throttle with my left hand so I could
type.
Yeah. Whenever I didn't recognize it. Yeah, I started going like this, and I didn't notice it until I ran into a ditch.
Damn.
Dude, I'm talking like 50, 60 miles an hour. I ate shit, dude. My fucking
trying
bike,
to text and drive.
Yeah, my bike went all the way down in this hill. I don't know how the fuck I got it out. Like, I got it.
Shit.
Yeah, I got it up, crunk it back up, and then I looked up the hill. I was like, fuck, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, because it's like in mud and dirt.
Yeah, you got street tires
are
on.
slick. Yeah. I did it. Made it there. That by this time the restaurant had already closed. She was just like, man, yeah. She's like, whatever, just meet me at this gas station up here. And we did. I can't remember what gas station it was, but they had might have been a Jack's or I don't know. I was high as shit.
Yeah.
And
you already had a wild night by then already.
Yeah, whenever I stopped, but she didn't know any of this. She just knows I'm on the way, right?
Yeah. Been on the way.
Yeah, I'm on the way. And yeah, I park my bike and get out, and I get in her car, and I look over at her. I was like, I wrecked on the way here. And she was just like, well, goddamn, are you okay? And I was like, I don't know, probably.
I'm okay for now.
My adrenaline was still rushing, dude. Like, that one actually hurt a lot.
Dude, when I wrecked that crotch rocket, it fucked me up real bad. And, like, I had to wait for 2 hours for somebody to come get me because I was in Tutwiler. Like, fucking forever away.
Goddamn.
Right? And so by the time they finally showed up, I'm just laying in, like, damn near like I'm dead, but I'm just laid out. I'm wearing a long sleeve green shirt because I'm such a fucking loser. That's all I ever wear. And so I'm wearing a long sleeve when I'm laid out in the middle of this fucking driveway.
Always
sweating. Yeah, dude. You always gonna see me. I'm not sneaking around nowhere. But like I just have a huge sweat stain soaked into the concrete because it's 1,000 fucking degrees. I ain't got like it was miserable.
I know that shit sucked.
Yeah, but like it didn't hurt until I went to go get up. To get like push the bike in a trailer and all that other shit. Yeah. Shoulder started fucking hurting, knees started fucking hurting.
Yeesh.
I had all that safety equipment on, so thank God. But like, it threw me into that fucking barbed wire fence and then just tossed me like a rag doll for a long ways.
Yeah, I was never once safe when I rode. Like, I mean, I rode. Well, no, I rode like an asshole. But like, I never wore like leather or like,
road protective shit.
Yeah, never wore any of that.
I wore minimal shit, but I wore like I just protected my chest and I wore boots.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, so my toes and feet wouldn't get fucked up and nothing would pierce my fucking chest. You know what I
mean? Yeah. Yeah. Even my helmet literally says this is not DOT approved. It says it was sold as a novelty.
Damn. Goddamn, bro.
So yeah, if I was to ever crack my head, that thing would split in half and fuck me up.
You're not safe at all.
Yeah, I mean, I like that's the style of helmet I like.
What style though? Was it like the skull cap style?
Kind of, yeah, just like a little basic, almost like I think it was technically a German style, not racist, probably.
The one that had the little spike on the top. Yeah, but
it just didn't have the spike.
Yeah.
It was
that'd be too much.
Yeah, it was that.
Dude, we were at the gun show. Okay,
just put SS on.
Yeah, it's for super sport. Well, we were at the fucking so the Hoover Gun Show was yesterday and today, and so we went yesterday and we got there like 1:00ish, something like that, and it's fucking packed out. It's so full of guns and shit.
Yeah.
And they got like a whole run. They're set up on big ass tables and they're doubled up. So there's a table on the left and the right side, and so they make aisles out of it like that, right? And so one of the aisles, half of that motherfucker was Nazi memorabilia. And then so they had like actual helmets with bullet holes in it, like where they shot somebody in the fucking head.
God damn.
You know what I mean? Or somebody shot the Nazi in the head, like bent up blades where they were trying to stab motherfuckers with them. The pictures out the ass, dude. Hitler's just everywhere. And we're like halfway walking through this motherfucker, and there's like a 10-year-old kid walking around, glasses, long brown hair, and he's just doing his little march. And I get to notice, and he's wearing a fucking Hitler hat, you know, and he's just marching around. I'm like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's fucking doing something. You know what I mean?
Need to watch that little motherfucker.
Yeah. Dude, they had a bunch of cool ass fucking guns up there though, new and old style, and they're just so fucking expensive now.
Yeah.
Everybody's buying 22s because they're the $500 guns. You know what I mean? You're gonna pay $800 for a 45. You're gonna pay $700 for a fucking 38 special.
Goddamn.
Yeah, ridiculous.
That is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah,
I have been like me and my brother were talking the other day. He wants me to set him up with the guy that did this tattoo. Shout out Hunter Daly.
Hunter Daly.
Hey, Daily Ink, baby, go there. Yeah. So my brother was like, "Well, I can't exactly afford it right now. If you'll pay for it for me for right now, because he's got his ex's nickname on his chest.
Oh, really?
He's like, I want it covered up now.
Now, right?
Even
the
his
fuck
wife.
now.
His wife is just like, please help. I was like, all right, I got you. And we was actually supposed to go see what he could do with it like last week.
Yeah.
It might have been a week before, but he was moving all kinds of other shit. He didn't have time. Anyway, he was just like, all right, you pay for this and you can hold my 38 until, as collateral until I pay you back. And he was just like, or, you can just keep it. And I was like,
I mean, how big a tattoo you finna get?
yeah, I mean, not that, just, I don't know, like 150, 200 bucks.
Oh, then that's a steal.
Like that.
That's
yeah,
a steal.
That's what I was saying. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, 100%. That's what I was just saying. Like, they were selling theirs $600-700 easy.
Yeah.
So
it's solid black Century Arms 38 special. I was like, I want that gun bad.
I'm a big fan of Century Arms, to be honest. I've owned a couple pistols that were Century Arms. I've owned I have an AK that's coming right now. That's it's a fucking Century Arms.
Oh, is that the Draco?
That's the Draco. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 7.62, but it's a 7.62 by 39, where AK is 7.62
like
by
50 something,
54, or 52, 54, something like that. So
shit. Yeah. I mean, it's still 7.62.
Still 7.62. I'll blow a hole through a motherfucker real quick. I just want it for fun, and I know that's the most irresponsible reason to own a gun.
But guns are fun.
But
dude.
guns are fun. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. But yeah, so I'll get the baby Draco, and then eventually I'll get the AK right behind it. So I've owned the AR, and I love the AR. I just got in a bind and had to sell it, but
yeah.
I should have kept it. I ended up trading it for like a go-kart, a gun. I want to say some money.
You'd be making some wild deals.
I'll be making some crazy deals, dude.
Yeah, I've always wanted an AR, man. Now, like you were saying a minute ago, it's the most irresponsible. Like I heard a joke the other day. Somebody was like, guns are a lot like babies. Almost everybody is always like, man, fuck that. They're not good. I don't want one. Then you hold one. Like, all right, I can.
I can probably get one. Fuck. Yeah. I don't know. They're just fun. And because I'm not going to do anything with it other than like target practice style shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if I was to carry one, I would only ever carry one fucking pistol, and I own multiple. You know what I mean? So that doesn't make any sense.
Just fucking walk around with one on each.
Dude, yeah. I swear.
Dude, back before I fucking shaved and cut all my hair off, I looked like the motherfucker that will walk around with dual wheeled revolvers.
Yeah.
That's what I should have done. I should have got two fucking,
Well, Tombstone.
Doc Holliday.
Yeah,
I get
100%.
that a lot.
Yeah, 100%. I can't believe what Val Kilmer turned out to look like. I think he passed. So I'm not talking shit about.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah,
he's dead as fuck.
Yeah, all right. Well, R.I.P. But from what he used to look like to what he became, I guess because plastic surgery and shit like that,
Probably,
he aged to almost to look like a female. You know what I mean? Just the way his face turned out. Because he's very slim cut. He didn't really ever have a jawline or whatever, but he looked good. You know what I'm saying? Especially in Tombstone.
Yeah.
Fucking spinning them pistols. That's my favorite part. I learned it late. You know what I mean? But the whole spinning one direction, one the other direction, when I figured that shit out, when I read about that sold me for that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or when they fucking started spinning the cup.
Oh, yeah. In the fucking bar.
Yeah, I swear to God. One of my favorite was he's just like, you can't, I bet you're seeing double. He's like, I got two guns, one for each of you.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I said bar, I meant saloon. But yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Shit. One thing that I wish I would have done when I had that bike was go to Rattlesnake.
What
The
is that?
Rattlesnake
Oh, the
Saloon.
saloon,
Yeah, that
man.
place looks awesome.
It's in Vegas though, ain't it?
I think it's here.
Is it here?
Let's see.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else then.
Can't remember, but yeah, no, it's. I feel like it's somewhere close.
Yeah, it might be. I might be thinking of something else.
Fucking
Because they used to have a show I thought was Rattlesnake Saloon.
hamburger restaurant in Tuscumbia. Yeah.
Tuscumbia?
Yeah.
Oh, then fuck me. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So what is that?
What?
Rattlesnake.
Oh, it's just like a restaurant kind of bar kind of deal.
Oh,
The where it's at, I think, is the main attraction because it's like like a canyon fucking
Oh.
rock something.
Yeah.
My fucking service here sucks, or I'd show you.
The mod started to suck, and I have Wi-Fi. I don't know what it is. Like, season or the Earth rotation's fucking it up right now. Or something. I
The
don't know.
5G towers or something.
Right. I got something new now. I don't even have 5G anymore. I don't have 5 LTE or any of that shit. I have 5GU.
5GU.
Yeah.
A G unit.
I I have no idea what it is, but it's actually way fucking better.
Huh.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah, shit. I think mine's still just 5G. I mean, right now it's LTE, but
Yeah.
dude, my phone case has definitely seen better days. I don't know why.
It's pretty rough, bro.
Dude, like, I'll
Time
be
to get a new one.
Yeah, you know, if anybody ever passes me on the road, you should probably look the fuck out because I'm always playing on my phone. But
he's the type that's driving and sending you fucking TikTok reels at the same time.
Yeah, I really am. Like I'll be driving and I'm trying to send a text or look up something on Spotify. My phone will just fucking fall out of the case. I'm just like, why do I hold on to this?
Right? Ain't doing me no good. I gotta get a new phone case for mine. It's lost the grip on the back, so it just slides all over the goddamn place.
Yeah,
now.
like that.
Yeah, exactly like that. I buy cheap ones though, because I can get a 2-pack for like $20, and they're like the anime shit I like to watch.
Fuck yeah.
So I just obviously. But.
Yeah, like I was saying before we started, I don't know half of these characters.
Yeah, I don't want to be too much of a nerd, so I ain't gonna name them all out. But it's Naruto, JJK, and Dragon Ball, basically.
Yeah, I got you. For a minute, I'm not gonna lie, I thought one of these was a dude from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, one of these guys over here probably.
No, I don't know. I never really got big into anime. It's not that I have anything against it. I just never watched it. Like the only ones I ever watched were like fucking Pokemon and Teen Titans.
Teen Titans and Pokemon, I don't even think classify. They are technically just cartoons.
Like just technically,
but Pokemon people on Pokemon get real sensitive about that shit. You know,
I believe.
I don't know why, but it is whatever they want it to be. You know what I mean?
All right,
but I just got into it because it's well, for one, I growed up watching little pieces of it or whatever, and that always stuck with me. But like when I actually got into it or whatever, was from a buddy of mine. He took me to the not a date. He took me to the Dragon Ball Z movie. It was the Broly movie. I'm sorry.
It sounds a lot like a date.
Yeah. And we just sat in the dark real close to each other and, didn't say anything for a while.
You're painting yourself in the corner here, buddy.
But ever since then, he fucking, like, ever since that, I just got back into watching it. So I had watched a whole bunch of shit for a long period of time. And then for whatever reason, I just kind of burned out on it again.
Yeah.
I was just giving it a break. And then, so I've watched it just a little bit in probably the last close to a year. I ain't really watched much, but they got a bunch of new drops for shit that I need to catch up on because the new Demon Slayer movie's coming out. I'm behind the season on the 1,000 Year Blood War Bleach. I'm behind the season on Demon Slayer, so I got to watch it for the movie comes out. I want to get my son into that shit because he's almost old enough where like the gore and shit won't matter.
Yeah,
and
it's not like it's gonna scar him for life or anything.
Yeah, it's not gonna scar him, but I just don't want him to be one of those weird kids that's fucking running with his arms behind his back. Fuck yeah, I don't. They call that the Naruto run. I never did that. I don't want him to do that. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to like find a good age to start because he watches some shit with me now. Like we watched the One Piece shit. Or the live action, not the show. Yeah, and, he loved that shit. So, trying to make him a nerd like me. You know what I mean?
I don't blame you. Shit. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, it's not that I have anything. I just never really got into it. I might have to try it.
For you, you'd probably have to do mushrooms or something to get into it. You got to have a connection. Like for me personally, I feel like I just got like a childhood connection to it, so it kind of grabs me a little bit. You know what I mean? And so I feel like you got to. You ever listen to a song on mushrooms and that motherfucker just sound too good?
Yes.
It'd be like that. You know what I mean?
Dude, that band, I don't know if I told you about the concert I went to in like middle June.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, well, I went to go see the Funeral Portrait. This is what I never understood. They were headlining this show, correct? But they played in the middle. I didn't get that. I don't know. But yeah,
Okay.
it was Melrose Avenue, The Funeral Portrait, and The Word Alive. That shit was sick.
Hell yeah.
I just got into The Funeral Portrait. I'd heard they were on the Bonfire, something on Sirius XM that one of my favorite comedians does, Big J Okerson.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, and like literally that day, I just like I went on. There is not a song by them that I don't like, so I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And then I seen they were coming to Birmingham. I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I actually bought two
It's all
tickets and
coming
tried.
together.
Yeah, I bought 2 tickets and tried to take somebody
Yeah.
special, but yeah, that ticket is still floating around. Anyway, yeah, I went to the concert and met the dude and everything. It was awesome. What I was getting at though, they have a song called Voodoo Doll, and
Yeah.
whenever they released this new album is right before they killed the hemp ban where we can't find mushrooms anymore. Um, I took a couple as I was leaving work because I was like, all right, it's gonna hit me by the time I get home. I'll have a good day, this, that, whatever. And I don't know, like whenever they release a new album, they the song Voodoo Doll is on it, and they have it featuring a woman, like in some part of the lyrics.
Okay.
And yeah, like I just thought I thought I was just high as fuck.
Yeah,
And
just tripping
I was
nuts.
just
Like,
like,
what
what?
the
I
fuck?
was like, this didn't sound the same.
Yeah.
And then I looked, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I am high, but
Yeah.
I
Dude, when I was tripping mushrooms, or actually it was LSD to be honest.
love acid.
I had listened to the song "Finessin" by Baby E, I think is who it's by, but it was a different version. And it was like a YouTube version. It was like 5 minutes long, and it had like extremely good bass and a bunch of added like rappers that had mixed onto it.
Yeah.
Like Kevin Gates is one of them.
Kevin
That's the
Gates.
only one I can remember right now, but and it was my favorite one. Now I can't find that fucking mix any goddamn way. I just got the original, so it doesn't even hit me the same like it used to.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Shit, just like before they put Tires on Netflix, there was a pilot of it, and like I thought that shit was hilarious, but yeah, they took it down now that the show's on Netflix. And
Oh yeah,
you just can't watch it anymore. That pilot was funny as hell.
I haven't watched Tires, and I haven't watched Tom Segura's shit.
Tom Segura's shit's pretty funny.
I need to watch it. I just haven't got time.
I can't like there's just one bit. It's not really going to ruin much, but there's this one bit he did in it where he goes to this certain gym and they give him like some kind of shot whenever he get there, And apparently the thing about the shot is it makes your dick fucking massive.
Fuck yeah.
He just keeps going back and taking the shot until his dick just gets like thrown over your shoulder type shit.
We're taking this from me.
Yeah, this shit's funny as hell.
That's
Then they like he's just like I need to reverse it. This is getting insane. Like I can't even do anything with this. And they're just like, well, you can go down here. And they go down and you just got to chop it off. Dude.
Oh god damn. Damn, it's like hair. Just growed it out too long, too much.
Yeah. He was just like, so what am I gonna do? She just hands him an axe. He's just like, really? He's like, yep, that's the only way.
God
He's
damn.
just fucking hacking away at his dick with a fucking axe.
Some solid shit.
Yeah, fucking Tires is pretty great too.
What was you just telling me?
Oh, that was Tom Segura shit.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm sorry. I got confused for a second.
No, yeah, the Tires is nothing like
Yeah,
that.
I'm about to say the thing of Tires I was watching was nothing like that. I must have missed that part.
No, yeah, this shit is pretty great though.
Yeah.
You should definitely take the time to do it.
Dude, you would be surprised at how much shit that I watched that is a regular TV show, like Adventure Time for one. It's just a regular TV show, basically.
Yeah,
And but how many times they throw in like psychedelic episodes where everything's just multicolored and zooming around.
yeah.
And
What up, pimp?
put him in a cage. Thank you. It's just the clacking of the collar and shit spinning around or whatever. I just didn't want that as background noise.
I feel that.
But
Not allowed.
yeah, sorry, in the cage. He been roaming around all day. It ain't gonna kill him. And what was I saying though?
Fuck. Talking about psychedelic adventure.
Oh
Time.
yeah, how many episodes of shit like even Flapjack has shit like that. Adventure Time has shit like that. Just all the shit I watched as a kid, I had no idea that they were just drip feeding shit like that into. You know? Which I like it more now because I can watch it and it still has like an adult aspect to it. You know,
and they're making it. They're like, all right, so this is for children and adults on drugs.
Adults not paying attention though, because I didn't even notice for a while.
Shit, fucking just like I liked watching Rick and Morty when I was tripping.
Rick and Morty's something I haven't watched yet.
You haven't watched Rick and Morty?
I don't know why. I think she tried to get me to watch it one time. I just never did.
I was about to say, what are you on that train with Justin Roiland? You fucking
What are you
on
talking
strike?
about?
Justin Roiland, the dude that made the show, he
What do you do?
was trying to fuck underage women. Like there's like he would just get drunk and say fucking wild shit.
Yeah, dude. What? Like that's what kills me about it. Like I'm glad they do that shit. But you would think people who do illegal things like that would realize, hey, you should probably shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Probably keep your mouth shut. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's fucking wild. Now there was this one. Me and my buddy fucking still say that shit to this day. All right, I didn't know anything about it until I watched an episode of Legion of Skanks where they were talking about it. He texted this one girl. He was just like okay, he did like over the text Asian accent. He was like, "Oh, so late, me so Chinese," like shit like that. Then he was just like how about I come over and teach you how to not be such a stupid faggot bitch?
Oh my god!
Then he's just,
I don't think that's gonna work.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm Atlanta drunk, and dude, I don't know where that came from, but
Atlanta drunk.
yeah. Whenever me and my buddies would be drinking beer, I'd look over at him and be like, "Hey, Lance, I'm fucking Atlanta drunk." Dude.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, this is a good callback.
Yeah, we always said we're white girl wasted.
Yeah,
we got too drunk.
No, yeah,
White girl wasted.
I'm only from now on saying Atlanta drunk.
That's funny.
I'm gonna have to pull up some of these conversations because, dude, like this shit's actually really fucking funny. Justin Roiland. Let's see. I think the last ones I looked up were on Twitter, but let's see.
We'll make sure we're still recording.
Yeah.
Kill my goddamn stuff.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, right.
God, if it don't pull up these images, I'm gonna be so upset. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Here's one. Can you write a song about 9 dicks of different size and ethnic origins hanging above your face, and then in the lyrics describe how they each splatter you with semen? But, important, the larger message of the song is about how we're all the same and no more racism. Who's this lead character? Why does she have to find the parking? Why are you a huge faggot? Answer later.
Answer later.
Sorry, Allie. I'm on my 4th glass of wine. This was all off record. Don't break my trust, you asshole. And then in parentheses, just kidding. You're all right. Oh, God. Let's see. This is the one that I wanted to fucking find. Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah, sorry, at the airport. It's insane in the membrane. What time is it there now? She says 11:37. He said, oh, so Ray is so Ray, me so Chinese. She said, I have school tomorrow, sad face. He said, oh, school tomorrow? Oh, no. She says, FML. He said, you should just run away from home and go into sex slavery, you stupid fucking faggot bitch.
What the?
Just kidding.
Dude, such a dark turn so fast.
Oh, my God.
Just kidding. I'm just playing.
Here's another one. He's like, maybe I will. I want to meet you in real life, jailbait, so I can't help you not be a homo. Is it cool being jailbait? Do the FBI follow you around arresting all the men you sleep with? Would you do game reviews and stuff like that? I bet you'd do good. She said, yeah, just playing games and shit. Let's see. Then once you turn 18, you just start cam whoring.
Wow.
I can't.
That's the creator of what?
Rick and Morty.
That's crazy.
See,
that's a crazy ass show, though.
What's wrong with a weird date? It wouldn't be weird unless we were awkward about it. It would be fun. Don't be a homo. Unless you are a homo, and that's totally okay if you are. I have some girlfriends you might like. I'm trying to find the Atlanta drunk one because that's my favorite. God. Why is it so... Like, you figure this would be, like, fucking front.
I'm surprised I haven't heard anything about this.
I'm surprised you haven't either.
What the fuck are you smoking?
Oh, dude, there's no fucking telling. Dude, it really fucking... Oh, you were... I thought you were talking about...
Oh, yeah, I'm not, like, what, you smoking crack? No, I mean, like,
Yeah.
what is this? Blue Raz Ice?
Yeah, I don't know. I just got it at the gas station last night.
It has,
nice.
like... It reminds me of, like, a purse.
Yeah, I don't know where the leather part comes from. That was
Yeah.
kind of weird to me.
And it has, like, these 2 hooks. Like, it's a purse, dog. Look. It's a fucking purse.
Yeah, I saw that. Dude, fuck. If I can't find the, hang on, I could just do this right here.
That ain't bad though. It tastes like blue Smarties.
Yeah, it. Like I said, I'm kind of a fan. Like I don't know why I bought another one because I'm actually trying to quit. My goal, because I'm so bad with these. I sleep with them under my pillow, and I just
Yeah.
wake up in the middle of the night and
Hit
fucking
that bitch.
yeah,
Like the baby
yeah.
bottle.
That is definitely not healthy. Yeah,
No, not at all.
but so yeah, I'm trying to slow down on them. I want to quit smoking too. I bought some Lucy's the other day, which is pretty much just like Zins.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to just wean myself off with those.
Yeah, I tried all that. I tried Zans. I've tried these coffee ones. They taste like straight dick.
Yeah,
I didn't like it at all.
Okay. Actually, it just didn't show the bottom picture. It was the part he's like, maybe I will. I want to meet you in real life, jailbait, so I can help you not be a homo. I'm Atlanta drunk. So apparently, I already saw it. It just didn't say Atlanta drunk. Yeah. Fucking Justin Roiland, man. Now, one of the comics on Legionist Games, when I had found out about it, he was just like, "I'm just gonna start saying crazy shit like this to people and just call it doing a Roiland."
Hell yeah, pulling a Roiland.
I'm just roiling with you.
What about this Hulk Hogan death shit?
Oh man, dude, yeah,
that's pretty wild.
That
Ozzy
sucks.
Osbourne died as well.
Yeah. Like everybody was just like, "Oh, you black people are celebrating Hulk Hogan when he would have sold you into slavery." Did you see the shit he said?
Who?
Hulk Hogan.
What'd he say?
Oh God, he said the N word a lot.
Yeah. Okay, that's my question. That's why I brought it up. Is this right? My question with that is, didn't he do that all for WWE shit? That wasn't like just him on a Tuesday walking around.
I think that actually was just him on
a Tuesday. I told Hannah, I was like, I'm obviously missing something because I thought this was all like WWE shit.
Yeah, nah, I'll never forget whenever Booker T was like, Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you. And then they called him the N-word.
Oh, really?
That shit is so goddamn funny.
Damn.
Man, I had it, whatever he had said, but he was just like something about if my daughter is gonna date an N-word, I'd rather it be some like one with money and not just some street N-word or something.
I apologize. I didn't know that.
I'm missing a lot of it, but that was the gist of it.
I thought it was just all the WWE stuff where he was portraying to be that type of person. And I was like, nobody's mad at like Leonardo DiCaprio for being a fucking racist and the Django, you know what I mean? Yeah. But never mind. If that's like regular Tuesday stuff for him, then I take all that back.
I mean, it was like way back in the day. And then somebody posted a clip of him from his show Hogan Knows Best whenever Gigi first dropped his album that had I Put On.
Oh yeah.
He plays it and he puts it in the CD player and listens to the first part of it. He's like, I like that. And then he turns it, replays it. Everybody's just like, look, he's not racist. He liked the black guy's song.
Yeah, he liked it. That's funny. Yeah, everybody was real fucked up about the Ozzy Osbourne death, though. That was crazy. I seen I seen one person post as a black person. They were like, "This is white people's Tupac."
Yeah, dude. I swear to God, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I played one of my favorite songs by him is Sabbath, "Children of the Grave."
Yeah,
I played "Children of the Grave" right after I found it. And I ain't gonna lie, I let out a tear too. I was like,
yeah, it's sad. That's a whole. And what's really crazy is it was like 5-6 years ago when Post Malone made that song with Ozzy.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it's called, but
I can't either.
Like the younger people didn't even know who he was, and they were. I seen a comment saying like, "Oh, Post Malone just put Ozzy on the map." Like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Actually, I think it's the other way around. Yeah. I think Ozzy just put Post Malone on the map.
Right, he's literally Prince of Darkness.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, fucking God, man, rest in peace to a fucking real one.
Right.
And then fucking Theo Huxtable drowned in a lake.
Yeah. Somebody else had died too. The lady, the
Chuck Mangione or Mangione, however you say his name.
No, I'm thinking of a lady.
Oh, I don't know.
This is like a cooking lady or some shit like that. I can't
pay attention to bitches.
She asphyxiated somehow.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know if she hung herself or what, but a lot of people died just like in about 3-4 days.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. Fucking luckily we didn't lose Ben Askren.
Right?
Almost.
Right? Fucking I seen a list the other day. It was like the celebrities we've lost in the first half of 2025, and it was a fucking huge list.
I fucking believe it.
Everybody's just getting to that age because we're that age, you know?
Yeah.
We've been watching them for fucking 30 years. So
exactly.
now, they're already like Morgan Freeman been old my whole motherfucking
I
life.
swear to God, I
You know
don't
what I
think
mean?
I've ever seen him young.
Yeah, even his high school photos look old. You know what I mean?
He's just got one of those faces.
Just
I
that
guess.
face, you know. He talks about how he didn't even have like a high school diploma, or he only had a high school diploma, and he got cast just because of the voice that he had. Like
Yeah.
he wasn't smart enough to know like all the shit he was saying,
I fucking
and
believe
so
it.
he just became smart through doing his acting, all the research and shit he did into his acting and stuff, and to gain like the knowledge that he has. But he has like the most distinct voice. You know what I mean? It's like James
Yeah.
Earl Jones. You know what I mean?
It's still wild to me that was Darth Vader, man.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darth Vader. He played in The Sandlot. That's Mufasa. That's motherfucking. He plays so many voices.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Played in Big Bang Theory. He's a big dork in that.
I can't remember who was Will Wheaton.
Will
I
Wheaton.
remember
Yeah.
them making jokes about that guy.
Yeah.
The two from Star Trek.
Star Trek. Yeah, I was trying to think of it.
Yeah. Now Chuck Mangione, he was like a running gag in King of the Hill.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he would be like the famous whatever. He'd play music in a lot of the episodes.
Did they bring King of the Hill back?
They're about to.
Oh, they're about
It's
to.
It'll start in August. Yeah, dude.
That's
I'm
crazy.
so fucking ready for that.
So crazy.
Dude, I love King of the Hill.
If it's gonna be like it was, then fuck yeah. But
Yeah,
like
dude.
it's had a lot of time to be different.
Yeah, that is true.
Unfortunately,
It's gonna be fucking woke garbage
I hope
bullshit
not,
like
man.
you
I hope
faggots make now.
I hope not. Because it was already great. Why change it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's my thing. Like, well, we can make it better. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Follow the recipe, man.
Right. That's why it tastes good every time you follow that fucking recipe.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, fucking. I'm ready for that shit. What else is coming out that I want to see? I don't know, man. You ever seen The Recruit?
No.
All right, it's a show on Netflix about this guy who's a lawyer for the CIA. And
Oh, shit.
He ends up getting himself into a lot of shit. It's a great show. I love it. I went in, watched it, and I made it to the second season. And after I finished it, I'm like, fuck yeah, there's probably gonna be a third season. I'm ready for that. I looked it up, they canceled it.
Damn.
But, yeah, dude,
that shit burned my ass so bad, dude.
I swear to God, I was like, yeah, I'm ready. The show's awesome. Oh, there's not gonna be any more of it. Fuck. Anyway, there's this. If I tell too much, it's gonna ruin it. But there's this girl that comes in the second scene. She is one of the characters' daughter, and a lot of crazy shit happens. But she's like an enforcer for the Russian mob, and they end up, they catch her and they flip her and turn her into an asset for the CIA.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why this bitch is insane. She's not like beautiful. She's not ugly. I'll just say that. But I am so goddamn attracted to her. It's unreal. Like I want her to beat my ass and say crazy. She's Russian.
Yeah.
She's got I think that's a lot of it just because
Yeah.
she's crazy and she's got the accent.
Yeah.
Like there's one scene, like this is what really set it in for me. Whenever they first flip her, they bring him back to the America. They bring him back to the America. They bring him back to America, and this guy, the main character's in the bathroom changing clothes. He almost just fucking died. And she crawls through a fucking vent into the bathroom with him while he's butt ass naked.
Yeah, surprise, bitch.
Yeah, dude. They say some other shit I can't remember, but he ends up. He's just like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna call them in here now, because she wasn't supposed to be sneaking out. He was like, she's in here, and then they break in, and then she looks over at one of the guards, and she's just like, okay, no drama. And then she fucking headbutts the shit out of one of them, and then looks at the other one. She's like, I lied. A little drama is good. I'm like, God damn, I'm hard.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I ain't even seen nothing about it. Like I said, I don't get a lot of time watching new shit. I just pretty much throw on old shit in the background. But
I feel that.
how you feel about zombies, man? You ever think that shit could be real?
Zombies?
You ever think we might have real zombies in life?
I mean, it's possible.
Is it?
I don't know. I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer tried pretty hard.
I mean, zombies?
Yeah, he tried to drill in the kid's head.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was just having fun.
One of my favorite parts about he would just run around and do insane shit, and they would call the cops on him. He would have dead bodies in his house, and the cops would just come up, and they're like, "So what are you doing, Jeffrey?" And he's like, some gay stuff, and they're just like, all right, never mind, we'll leave you
Ooh,
alone.
gross,
Yeah,
go away.
I don't want anything to do with gay stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the cops brought back the 14-year-old boy that he drilled the hole into
Yeah.
and doing the acid shit. He's
Yeah,
out
they
on
brought
the
him back to him. They're
And
like,
he's
here, look, you
naked.
can, yeah.
The whole time he has a head of another person in the freezer.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was. He was poured in their fucking heads, but yeah, he was like,
I think it was some kind of battery acid. Yeah,
yeah, dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
So I mean, like I said, Jeffrey tried pretty hard to make zombies.
Yeah, but I mean, like
possible.
as far as like
Yeah.
pathogen wise, or like
Man.
maybe spores.
Yeah.
Like, cause there's so many different ways. Like in fantasy land, I love zombies. Zombies would be amazing. I would love for zombies to be real, even though it's a horrific catastrophe. You know what I'm saying? Most of the world's gonna die, obviously, and they're gonna die pretty fast if you watch any fucking kind of zombie movie.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna be one of the first ones to die, but I feel like that would be very fun.
I don't know. I feel like you got an arsenal here. You'd
It
probably
only lasts
survive
so
pretty
long.
especially those fucking bats.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah.
Shit. Be like, what was that dude from The Walking Dead? Negan?
Negan, yeah. Got Lucille. That's actually where the bat came from, yeah.
I
got, look. This bat, I'm just showing for the cam. Hold on, let's see.
And then fuck you. What you looking for?
A bag like this. So, because it's a lot of space in between all this shit,
And put more nails in it.
it's because it's a lot of space in between all those. It looked very bare, but it was very heavy, so I didn't want to keep adding them. So I went and got me some more steel ones. These are smaller shanked and they're 4-inch to add into like all the gaps of all this shit to make it more aggravated, I guess. I don't know. But they didn't have the drill bit I needed to drill through this shit because it's so goddamn hard that you can't drive a nail through that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I had to get steel fucking nails. They're only 17 cents, dude. So like I've got $60 in this bat. You know what I mean? It's pretty wild.
How much was the bat itself?
$50.
Oh yeah, that explains that.
Yeah. All I had to buy was a drill bit and motherfucking the big ass nails that's on it currently, and then, well, see, it's very heavy, so I didn't want to add any more fucking nails to it.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be like structurally sound. It would lose a lot of that. You know what I mean? And so I got the suggestion to add them smaller ones to fill in like all these little gaps and shit. And I feel like that's gonna make it look a lot motherfucking. They'll stop like somewhere right in there.
Yeah.
That way you can still bunt somebody, you know, bitch, back up. Fucking whack him for real.
Oh god. Fucking yeah, I would hate to catch that motherfucker to the head.
Oh, you're only catching it once.
Yeah,
I mean, you might actually catch it more than once, but you're only gonna know about it once.
You're only gonna catch it in the head once.
Yeah. Hey, you don't need much more than that because that's 4 inches sticking out all the way around. So, but yeah, I still got to make the other one. But so yeah, I got regular bats too. I got everything you would need except for a place to go. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
So like me and my buddy Steven's already talked about it before. Like, where I'm going straight to Cock and Key. You know what I mean? They got all the equipment to move shit. I make crane mats already. There's hundreds of those laying around. That's very good blockade shit. Cranes to move shit. I already said that. 3,000 gallons of fuel. There's 18-wheelers every fucking where. They have a whole shop to work on shit.
Yeah.
They got saws and chains and machinery. Because I'm getting on a knuckle boom with a big old log and I'm spinning around in a circle and we're decapitating every fucking thing. You know what I mean? Because it spins.
Yeah.
Like a Traco.
I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking if that ever happened, I would want to go to the shop I work at. But
yeah,
I think about it now, I wouldn't have near the resources that you would. So yeah, Cock and Key is not a bad idea.
It's a solid choice.
I was just thinking, because we got a lot of tools, we got a lot of heavy shit.
Yeah,
I got guns.
You got cars to move to make blockades and shit with.
That is true.
Yeah.
And a lot of the things that we work with are highly flammable. So
yeah, there you go.
I didn't know this. Apparently, Bondo's flammable.
I didn't know that. Well, actually, that makes sense.
Apparently, it's very flammable.
Yeah, it actually makes sense. Because it heats up like a motherfucker, too, don't it?
No.
When you apply it, when you mix it up?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, I was thinking of something my uncle. My uncle used to do a lot of Bondo, or a lot of body work and shit. And he would mix up something on this. It'd be like greenish color, but he'd mix it up. You could feel the heat coming off the fucking.
Probably fiber. Like,
might have been a fiber.
Fiberall type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never did get into. That's beyond my detail of ability, you know what I mean, or ability of detail.
I feel that. Yeah, if my dad didn't teach me, I don't think I'd be very good at it.
Yeah. I could rattle can paint like a motherfucker though.
There you go.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I actually just painted my first part the other day. I didn't clear it, but I painted that
Really?
motherfucker in it. I slicked it. It looks
Hell yeah.
good. Well, technically, I guess the painter slicked it because he cleared it, and that's the slick part. But
Yeah.
it looked good.
Yeah.
Before that, I was just using like rattle cans to trim shit
Yeah.
out, and somebody brought me like a bumper filler piece. It was a little piece like that big, so it's not really like I did a lot, but
Yeah.
it looks good. God damn it, I did it, and that was my first time spraying out of a gun. Before that, I was just like trimming out with rattle can shit.
Yeah,
But
that's all I've ever done. We rattle campaigted a couple trucks, and then when I had that Vulcan, uh, oh sorry, when I had that Vulcan, it was blue, and I painted the front fender purple because I was going to do the tank.
yeah,
But I forget why I never did. The only thing I ever did to that bike was I chopped the exhaust off of it and I turned the pipes more down, and then it had like a fat ring on the end of it where I chopped it off,
yeah,
where the pipes swelled up for the muffler and shit. And I just cut it off like that. And that's what I used to spin around. I just tacked it back in place, but then I painted that shit like this bronze colored gold, so it had
yeah.
like gold tips around it. I thought it looked pretty good
Fuck
to
yeah.
be a chop saw. You know what I mean? Literally what I did.
Now, whoever had my bike before me, they put a different set of mufflers on it and took the baffles out of the mufflers
Yeah.
and took the heat shield off. So almost every pair of my work pants,
Burnt.
yeah, like right in the exact same spot. That's how you know I rode the bike with them, because it's in this like right here behind the knee,
Yeah.
big ass hole.
Hell yeah.
And I never even noticed it till like till I don't even know when I noticed it.
That's one reason. I'm sorry. That's one reason why I actually chopped the exhaust off that bike was somebody had taken the fucking baffles at the inside of it. And I don't know if they busted it or they took it out. I don't know how they got it out, but it rattled like it tweaked a lot. And it just one night I didn't have shit to do. It was 2:00 in the morning, and I was like, "Fuck this shit!" I just cut that bitch off. I cut one. I was like, "Well, I guess I'm doing the other one." Then I stripped out the fucking manifold bolt for the other side. And played hell trying to get that fucking bolt out.
Oh shit!
You know, because they seize up because they get so hot.
Yeah.
And I don't own a torch kit yet, and I had to get my uncle to do that one. And got it back out, put it all back together, and I never fucked that bitch again. Got scared. You know, you break that bolt, you can't drive that motherfucker.
Nope.
It's toast. You know what I mean? You got to get it out the block. Good luck fucking doing that shit.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, I never really did too much to that bike that I had. I just rode it.
I try to do too much because I'm such a hands-on type person. So if I have one,
you're gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it. I don't have an ability to not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got my truck. It was brand fucking new. I did shit. Chopped the fucking Cadillac converters off of it. All kind of shit. You know what I mean? Just I can't not leave shit alone.
When I think it was I'm trying to think if it was before or after I put the engine that's in it now. But my truck was running like shit, and I couldn't figure out why. I was like, maybe the catalytic converter stopped up. Then so I asked around, people at work, and they were just like, well, I mean, yeah, you could just you know what I'm saying, you could just cut the bottom off of it and pull all the shit out of it, weld it back up. I was like, all right, so I paid somebody to do that for me, and as soon as they cut it loose, there was just nothing in there.
Oh,
I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, God damn, Dad, you could have told me. But then again, I mean, how's he going to tell me he's dead?
Yeah, that sucks though.
Yeah, so I'm assuming what he did, because it wasn't cut before, it is now. I'm assuming he just took it loose, like right behind the catalytic converter, just shoved something down in there and busted it all out, and crank it up and let it fly out.
Yeah.
So thanks, Dad. Thanks for that.
I watched a guy the other day do that, and he took to the other end of his, because it was like a car, like a Camry or something, where the exhaust came up to the front of the fucking motor and sat like that.
Yeah.
Busted loose right there. He's taking a rod, and he's just busting out the Cadillac converter. Then he goes to the back where they one of them cheater tanks for tires.
Yeah.
And you fill them up full of air, and you fucking sticks that bitch in the exhaust pipe, fucking lets it loose and blows shit like a fucking shotgun blast. Clean the fuck out of it though.
I've seen somebody, a couple of people post videos. They'll, load that motherfucker up and then come up right behind somebody and just
blow
shoot
the pants
off.
Yeah. The one we got at work looks like a fucking bazooka. It sets up for a shoulder shot. Like you carry it around on your fucking shoulder like this.
Because they're for the big trucks.
Yeah. Dude, Charlie almost got himself fucked up one day. Charlie is the tire guy. You never met him. He's only been there like a couple years.
Yeah.
But we have those tire racks. So they supposed to roll them big truck tires in there inside of one of them red tire racks, air it up. Because they require so much that sometimes they'll just pop.
Yeah.
And the tire rack keeps it from hurting you. You know what I mean? Shrapnel and shit like that, rubber, whatever. And but he never used it. And so the other day he's doing a tire, and he, you can just screw them in basically and then walk away and they'll air up because it takes like fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And as he's walking back to check that motherfucker, it blows up and like like the air hits him in the chest, just the air, and literally like blows him off his fucking feet, like throws him back.
God damn.
So now that motherfuckers, he puts it in the cage, and he's fucking for like the next day or two. He was scared to fucking put air in that shit. He was scared as fuck. They were like, That's what we tell you, man. That's why we have these. You're supposed to put that shit in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
God damn.
Hell yeah. And Charlie ain't no little dude. Charlie's, I mean, he's short. He's like 5 foot tall, but he's probably 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Just you saying that, I already know what ethnicity he is.
Yeah. Fucking, but blew him off his fucking feet. I was like, God damn.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, shit like that. Like I don't like putting new tires on rims and shit. I hate doing that shit. I know there was one morning. This was before I got my truck running, so I was hitching a ride to work with my mom, and she calls me. She's like, "I don't know what I'm gonna do. The tire's flat, and this doesn't come off the rim." I was like, "How the fuck?" Anyway, I go down there, and in my head, I'm just like, "Okay, I've seen people do this before. You can just fill it with starting fluid, and yeah, you see where I'm going."
I already know.
It worked.
Yeah.
Only I set a lot of the yard on fire. I left it on the truck, and the first time I did it, it didn't click in my head. I was probably like, hey, maybe I should take all the weight off of it. So the first time I did it, the truck's still on the ground, like the rim's on the ground. I feel it starting fluid.
Yeah.
Boom! I looked, I was like, God damn, it didn't even do nothing.
Yeah.
Now I thought about it, I was like, God, I'm retarded. I went and I got the jack, and I jacked it up, and I did it again, and it worked. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I almost blew my face off.
Yeah, I've watched like big ass jacked up trucks. You know, they got 50-inch tires on them, and they'll try to do that shit. Truck's still sitting on it, whatever, but like the truck will blow up because they're so fucking big.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you got to take it off the ground though.
Yeah, I learned that. Like I said, after I almost blew my face off.
I absolutely hate using starter fluid though.
I'm not a large fan.
Resort. Not a big fan. They used to do that shit all the time in the woods. You know, my parents ride dune buggies and shit, and there ain't no fucking body out there to fix a tire in the middle of the woods. You just gonna have to fucking huff it out.
Yeah, you gonna have to figure that shit out, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh man. So what'd you think of that Farrah Abraham video?
I was too intrigued to not watch it, but I was mortified the whole time. I was like, God damn, I cannot believe. And she just nonchalantly, she's like, I hope you like this shit.
Yeah.
Literally, fucking proceeded to take a dump.
I swear, dude, that was the longest.
Where was she aiming? Oh yeah, hey, why was it 20-something inches long, dude?
I don't know. That was the biggest one I've ever seen in my life.
God
dude.
damn,
I don't know what she was eating, but that thing was solid.
I'm about to say saved up is what it was.
Dude, yeah. That was, oh my God.
But somebody paid for that.
Yeah, and I think she actually had a lawsuit out on whoever paid for it because, wasn't supposed to share it. And he was just like, all right, this woman took a shit on video, and I'm going to show everybody.
I'm going to tell everyone.
So I guess, fuck it, sue me too. But yeah, what really got me is like, I mean, hey, she is hot. She's got a nice looking body. And then you just see that. It's like, oh my God, this is the girl from Teen Mom.
I don't know her from that. Like, I didn't know her at all. That was just my first introduction from her, and that's all I could picture.
Dude.
Her spreading her ass cheeks and shooting the longest turd I've ever seen.
Oh my God. Or that thing I showed you yesterday.
What'd you see?
The trans pussy.
Oh, that? I was kind of expecting that.
The pussy that has a dick.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that just because I already knew that's what happened. You know what I mean? Hannah didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Yeah, dude. Like, it's like I was saying. I can't remember who I told. I think I told almost everybody that I showed that to. If there was there is a lot of argument for men not being able to find the clit, right? Solved. Just microdose testosterone.
It'll show itself.
You ain't missing that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like that thing's almost long enough to do something with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you could probably you're like this much farther out, and you can penetrate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like when they what's our timer sitting at?
11 minutes.
Okay, that's why when they stop doing testosterone or they start doing testosterone for kids, that's why I feel like it's so bad because it changes your anatomy again. You don't get to change that shit back.
Nah.
There's no restart. There's no pause and start back up where you left off.
Yeah, you chop your tits off, they're not growing back.
They're not growing back. It's unfortunate.
That shit was fucking crazy to me too. That was God.
Which part?
The mastectomy scars.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who it was, but married father. Anyway, yeah. Oh god, yeah, dude. That
Well,
I can't stop thinking about that big ass pussy.
the thing for me is like what'd you call it? Mastectomy?
Yeah, mastectomy where you
Yeah.
chop your tits off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of those scars aren't bad. Some of them like if you're not just staring at a motherfucker, you don't really know. Like I said, a buddy of mine went through that whole process, and he turned out to be a pretty attractive dude. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like he was an attractive female already. Like I told you last time, he showed me a picture of him as a female, and I was like, no offense,
Yeah.
smash. Fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I seen pictures pre trans and post, and
Yeah.
not gonna lie, not ugly.
Right.
And it's like I was telling somebody, like, all right, first of all, I've paid for gay. At first, I was gonna be like, I paid for gay sex, but technically that wasn't sex. I paid to see that. And I didn't hate it.
Yeah.
All right, I take that back. I hated the huge clit, and I am not a large fan of the scars, but would.
Yeah.
I would. And,
I just think
so I guess technically it's not gay, but it is gay.
it's just gay with extra steps.
Yeah, see, that's the way I put it. Yeah. I understand it, I guess, but yeah, it's just not a world I think I could understand being a part of.
Well, it seems very complicated in itself.
Exactly.
They bicker back and forth between themselves on certain things because they don't even know what's happening.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so I just think it's easier just to be whatever you want to be to yourself. Like not saying to yourself, but like you don't need a group. You just be gay, dude. Nobody cares. I don't think nobody cares. Truly.
You went through all that. I'm pretty sure I said this on the last episode. You go through all that just to still be gay.
Yeah.
Being gay was free.
And to me, it's a lot easier to be gay now than it was when I was a teenager.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because the stigma for that shit is well beyond gone.
Yeah, like everything I just said, I guess technically I'm gay. I mean, I'm not gay.
Extra steps.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's gay with extra steps.
Because was a female, is now a male, still has female parts, getting evolving. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just complicated.
Like a Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. Better than a Digimon. You know what I mean? You ever seen Digimon evolutions? It'd be like a raptor, and then it'd be like a dinosaur, then it's like a mini fridge with guns. You know what I mean? It's just wild shit.
Just like Squirtle turns into a fucking big water cannon.
Yeah, Blastoise.
Yeah. Man, I miss fucking Pokemon, dude.
Yeah, Pokemon was.
Oh, not fucking them, but you know.
Stuffed animals to a whole new meaning, huh?
I'm sure somewhere somebody is into that. I mean, I guess technically whoever's fucking that is fucking a Pokemon. Like you said, it's evolving.
It's evolving. Fucking. I mean, what's the difference in Pokemon and like the furries? You know what I mean? As far as like if
technically, there's not a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it'd be classified as the same if you was into that shit. I guess I don't know.
You remember? I don't know. There was somebody was telling a story about they were doing spots out in some city, I can't remember, but they were also hosting a furry convention, and they requested to the hotel that they have litter boxes in the hallways.
What the fuck? I didn't know about
dude,
that.
You're
That's
just
crazy.
shitting in boxes in hallways.
That's
dude.
crazy. Yeah, there's a thing of too extreme. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was telling somebody that the other day, like it like especially with politics, like we lean so far left sometimes and we lean so far right sometimes. We never really get a true middle. You know what I mean? Like we're not designed for a true middle because that would make too much sense. You know? But I just think it's funny because you go Trump, then you go Biden, then you go Trump, and now whoever get in is going to be left again. You know what I mean?
Nah, fucking Joe Rogan had a bit I saw the other day about, I think this would have been like the first time Trump was elected. He was talking about, we just got out of a relationship with a sensible but boring man. He's talking about Obama. And he's just like, we want to snort cocaine and drive yellow Corvettes.
Now we're in bed with a whore.
Yeah, you saw that one?
Yeah, hell yeah. That shit was funny.
And now we're fucking a whore.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to be safe and sensible. We want to run red lights and fuck.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, it's like we want to snort cocaine and yellow Corvettes and sing Motley Crue songs outside of our ex's house.
But like I was saying earlier, it was fucking, or I was telling my buddy was that well, motherfucker, I lost my train of thought. Oh, it's just like all that's just a scam. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even vote because both sides suck ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I wasn't even aware of what Trump was going to do at the time, so I just didn't vote. But anyways, knowing what he's doing now is kind of wild. He's doing a bunch of crazy shit. Some of it's good, a lot of it's questionable, some of it's bad. You know what I mean? But I know I didn't want Camel Toe Harris.
Camel toe.
Yeah, didn't want her. Nobody wanted Biden. Fucking
Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe. That motherfucker literally admitted to like signing paperwork for 4 months, and he has no idea. Like he literally signed it, but he doesn't know what the fuck it was.
My favorite part of his whole campaign was, if you don't vote for me, you're not black.
You're not black. Yeah. Hell yeah.
That would have made me vote for him right there. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing about Kamala Harris. Sorry, is she put a lot of black folks in jail.
Yeah.
My biggest thing about her is like you can watch all her interviews or not interviews, but all her stages where she's like doing her political rally shit, where her accent changes per place that she's in because she wants to fit in with that crowd.
Yeah.
So if she's like in like a real ghetto area, she kind of has like a little slang to her. If she's like in a real proper area, she's fucking speaking that way. If it's a real countrified, whatever, she has like a little fucking Hicks accent to her.
Yeah.
And that's just ball faced, like that's just lying. You actively showing that you're a liar.
Yeah.
So I don't trust anything you're fucking saying. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
I don't. It's I said this when Trump ran the first time and won. I don't get into arguments about politics because I don't pay attention or care, and because of that, I'm not going to go out and talk about it. I don't know enough about it.
I don't know enough about it either. Truly,
I don't pay attention to any of it.
I pay attention to too much but it's just too much.
Yeah,
it's just even if you pay attention like I do, like I still don't know enough because it's just too fucking much. There's no way to keep up with every fucking thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's almost not even worth knowing.
Exactly. Yeah, and we have the internet at our fingertips. We can know all the information we ever need to know, and I just don't care enough about it.
Well, it's not even that. Like it depends on where you're looking at for information.
Exactly.
If you go to Yahoo, they're gonna say one thing. You go to fucking Google,
they're gonna say
something else.
Yeah. See, actually, I think I can vote. Like, for a while I didn't because I thought, like, all right, apparently I'm not charged with this, right? Like, I got a felony back when I was, like, fucking 18, 19, whatever. And it's kept me out of a lot of jobs. It's kept me out of a lot of rental applications, shit like that.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm still legally able to carry a gun, and I think I actually can vote. I just don't. Which I think I touched on this a little bit on the last episode. Speaking of voting, I think this shit is so goddamn hilarious. All right, so there's a certain somebody I know that's dating another certain somebody that I don't know. But I saw this certain somebody post something on the internet a while back. I'm not gonna say exactly what it was, but it was just like, I hate Trump. Can't we be friends now? And it was like, absolutely fucking not. It's like, you know your girlfriend voted for her, right? Or voted for him.
Right.
You know your girlfriend used to call me a retarded faggot a lot and the N-word quite a few times. That's why I loved her so much. But it's not something I shared it. It was an episode of South Park where Stan was like like falling in love with this girl. You know, she's just skating around and like butterflies and hearts and heart eyes and shit like that. And the caption says male comics when they see female comics say retard and faggot. I was just like, dude, that was literally me with my ex. Whenever she would say that, I fell in love with her a little bit more every time. Yeah. Like, one of the funniest things a woman has ever said to me, and I will never forget this. I think we got chopped out of whenever we had technical difficulties. But I woke up one morning and I can't remember exactly how to say it, but I told her "Good morning, my love" in Spanish.
Mi amor.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I said "Good morning, my love" in Spanish. Immediately said, "Don't speak to me, an illegal immigrant." Dude, I don't think I've ever. That's the hardest a woman has ever made me laugh. That was and now she's gay.
For now. Yeah. Like JoJo
Siwa. Yeah, she's straight now.
Yeah, she's straight now. She openly admitted that they pressured her into being gay.
Well, see, I think that's how a lot of it is now. Like, you see, like, it's okay to be gay. That's perfectly fine. The world's becoming more gay friendly. There's nothing wrong with it. But, I mean, I feel like a lot of people, like, they feel so welcomed into certain communities that they really want so bad to be that.
Yeah, so
and
they
they're just
choose.
not.
Right, exactly. But they're trying real hard. I
Yeah.
think that's why you have so many like crazy fanatics that are on that side because they're not truly gay. Maybe I don't know. I'm just speaking from a white
Yeah.
man's fucking straight perspective, but
Yeah.
fucking and so they kind of go overboard when like most of the people that I meet that are transgender or gay are cool, calm, and collected. They're not psycho.
Yeah.
But if you go to Atlanta and see them, they're fucking crazy.
Insane.
You go to Tennessee during that gay pride thing we went to, they're crazy. It's just too much. I don't understand.
I fully believe
You know what I
that.
mean? But like, I can go to a party and there be half a dozen gay people mixed in with fucking half a dozen straight people, and nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like in Tuscaloosa, there's a gay bar called Icon, and I almost like if I like I guess I'm sober now, so I don't do it. Well, I haven't taken anybody anywhere in a long time anyway.
Yeah.
But when I would take girls out, we'd go, hit a couple of bars. I would always take them to Icon because I feel like they would have felt more safe there.
Yeah,
And
100%.
I like being there. Fuck, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
Plus, every once in a while, get
Yeah.
hit on by a gay dude, kind of makes you feel good.
Exactly.
Hey,
I mean,
bitch, I got options.
yeah. I'm a little afraid to show my face there now because of the last time I went. There we go. That's
We'll finish the story then.
yeah. The last time I went, I took my ex there, and I was going through a rough time. I made out with that dude, and then kept saying I was gonna rob him, and then fucking slam both of our heads into the wall. That was a little embarrassing. Which, I mean, I guess if I went there now, nobody would even recognize me anyway.
It's probably been long enough.
Yeah.
It's probably dark there a little bit too.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said with the sober thing, I'm not. I will absolutely drink again. That's just I'm saying, because if I say I'm never going to do it, that's just destined to fail. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. I feel
Yeah,
that.
like it's always going to happen. So what I will say is I'm going to stay away from it until I can control myself around it.
Yeah, it's a good mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would. I mean, I still drink like NA beers and stuff like that. They're not bad.
Really?
Yeah, Corona has an NA beer.
Dual style shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, well, those technically still have a little bit of alcohol in them. I think all non-alcoholic beers technically still have a little bit of alcohol in them, but yeah, it's like less than 0.5%. So,
I was not aware of that, to be honest.
Yeah, Sam Adams has one that's pretty good.
I don't like Sam Adams.
Really?
I don't know why. Yeah, their beer looks like it would taste amazing though.
It does, right? Yeah. I think the one that I had was actually an IPA, but like I said, it was a NA IPA, and it wasn't terrible.
Interesting.
Yeah, Heineken, Corona, hell, Bud Light even has one, but I don't like Bud Light.
Yeah,
I didn't like Bud Light before it was gay. So
before what's his face shot it full of bullets.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock shot it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a pause and then bathroom break, and we'll come back.
Yeah, I was about to say I have to pee pretty bad.